Hey, so I woke up this morning and thought to myself, today is gonna be the day. I'm going to convey a great message, a vital message that I find it's about to solidify within my body, so I need to get it out now. Um, and what I'm going to be talking to you guys about today through this video here, it has great implications. It can benefit humanity, it can liberate humanity, really. It's a paradigm shift, both when we talk about the spiritual, the mental, and the physical body in which we are, you know, placed and stuff like that. So, yeah, man, this is the greatest kept secret of all time. So, I'm very thrilled to actually present this information. Um, I bet we can say, I don't know about you, but I feel like I'm sick and tired of listening to and tune into information that, is bullshit. Everything is a lie, everything is propagated in such a chronically way that it's only touching our subconscious, and we are being programmed every single day if we still are trapped in the matrix, in the system and stuff like that. So in order for us to break free, first of all we need to you know let loose of our ego, throw it out of the window for one sec, and just pay attention to whatever, you know get out of the box, try to extrapolate a little bit and rationalize, make your own research, in order for you to really become aware to what's going on. And the fact is that we have been lied to for such a long time, and you know crimes has been perpetrated against humanity for hundreds of years, if not thousands of years. And the powers that be, yes, I'm referring to the powers that be because ultimately the very essence here has to do with the powers that be. The powers that be, the global elite, the Luciferians, a dear child has many names, but many races lead to Rome. So it's compiled with a big network actually collaborating, um, together in order for them to really reap the benefits or the fruits. But now it's time for us to counter them and in alternatively figure out ways in which we can break through the illusion, gain control again, and once become almighty powerful beings, which we actually are meant to be. We are powerful to the extent we don't need to worship sort of like religions, Jesus Christ and stuff like that. It's all a big lie, folks. um, we need to look within ourselves in order to find out who we actually are in actuality. We better know how to work with energy in order for us to heal, like really heal ourselves instead of go to the doctor, because the most effective way of healing ourselves is first of all the knowledge, and tied together with the practice of the healing process. The most fundamental thing in the universe, the substance, what it's called, is energy, right? And you can find it in different densities, you can find it in different vibrations and frequencies. And actually we are being we are located in sort of in the physical manifestation, in the three-dimensional realm, so to speak. And um that's okay because that's our experience, but we can also learn to sort of to break free only the physical. We are so ingrained in our five senses, like smell, touch, feeling, hearing, seeing, and stuff like that. But in actuality, we are capable of, we possess abilities that, intuitive abilities that makes us use our sixth sense. You can relate to as the third eye, the pineal gland, right? So by actually exercising the pineal gland through meditation, through various practices, right, we can become enlightened and we can become so in tune with our own intuition that we basically can to look ahead and see out in the future. Because in order for us to really gain enough perspective, we need to first of all learn a lot of stuff, and after that we can sort of simulate the outcome of what is going to happen. That's actually called, the expansion of your consciousness. Once you become more aware, you can foresee what's going to come out in the future. So that's pretty good. But sorry, I'm going on side trail here, so just taking a sip of the coffee. Let's talk about the greatest kept secret of all time. And it has to do with the fact that we are not alone. Yeah, I'm going to talk about UFOs. We have been visited for eons by various types of civilizations, very intelligent civilizations. Some being extra-dimensional, some being, beings from other parts of even our galaxy. And that it's so important for us to understand that, because think about the implications, if we figured that UFOs are flying above our heads every day and we are being visited, we can start to ask ourselves questions. Not just, yes, it should start individually and then we should sort of expand and tell everyone we know about it, so that we can become aware, so that we can eliminate the cabal and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll get to that a little bit later. But for instance, we'll begin to ask ourselves questions, and we begin to we want to know more, the technology. What about the technology? How did they get here? And once we become aware about the technology, we can not only bring it, eliminate the unacknowledged special access projects, but we can actually bring it to commercialize it and make it public for humanity, so that we can benefit and reap the fruits. We are talking about free energy. We are talking about all means of transportation. We can throw out Newton's third law: for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction, because we're talking about exotic technologies that are so crazy that we cannot even grasp it. But yeah, we need to eliminate the cabal first of all, because the term psychological warfare. The term psychological warfare is sort of it's yet another method, and another indoctrination methods being used by the secret societies to manipulate us, to dump us down, essentially, to make us really dumb. Putting fluoride in the water, and like the average Joe watches around 4 to 5 hours of TV every day. And that's pretty bad if you think about it, because you become unaware about so many things. So the point here being that we need to start to break down our own ego to become more authentic, and see that's the direction that I want to take this conversation, because so many people nowadays, they are getting sick and tired of the propaganda through the big medias. We do not want that anymore. So we seek out alternatives, and fortunately we have alternative medias nowadays. It's so much more, it's being authenticated, you can trust it. And that's why we are finding ourselves in our transition, going from the age of knowledge, you know, to the age of authenticity. That's what's going to happen. And it also means the downfall of the global elite, quite frankly, and that's great. But we need to spread this information, guys, because it's so important, you know. Think about this for one sec. We figure out we can reverse engineer the alien technologies, whether it being the Nordics, being the gray aliens, being blue avians, whether it being, it could be so many types of species we could work with. If, in case we actually reverse engineer this and we get to eliminate the powers that be and get our world leaders, you know, changed to enlightened beings that only wants to provide humanity only the best, you know, the best. Yeah, we need that shit. Yeah, so guys, just become aware, share this, share the fact that we are not alone. And I'll be making more videos. This is my first video I'll present to you speaking English, so I'm sorry. This is pretty embarrassing. Yeah, I'm sorry, but anyway. Yeah, I guess you have a great evening, right? And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.